What's up guys, it's Ella and today's intro is a little different because we're again at the Markthal for a second part of the food tour because there's just so much to eat here, and I figured since this is their 5-year anniversary we could go back for another round. It's very cold out, my hands are freezing, so I think the first thing we're gonna do is look for a warm beverage. Let's go and find something.
Thank you for joining me again. If we haven't met yet, welcome to my channel. I'm here to share everything food about my hometown Rotterdam. So if you're ever planning a visit, make sure to stick around. And if you're a food lover like me, I'm pretty sure we can be friends.
I know we're on our way to get ourselves a nice warm beverage, but do you remember cheese and more? This week I see another special kind of cheese and it's colored bright red, so I want to find out what exactly it is. So this is a cow cheese red pesto, and yeah, it looks absolutely delicious, so let's just try. Smells cheesy. Really pesto-ish. Nice strong flavor, but the cheese is mild, like the texture of the cheese is really mild. Great combination. Good one. Look at this, guys. Mini cheese slicers and mini cheese graters. It looks absolutely adorable. Here, perfect souvenir. You buy someone a block of cheese, you buy them a mini grater or a mini slicer, and you're all set. Let's go. So we found ourselves some ginger tea with a little bit of honey to warm ourselves up a little bit. I don't have to say much about ginger tea, right? Okay, so we got a few goodies out on the table. I'm gonna start with my cannolis. That's pistachio. As a kid, I was always a big fan of pistachio. I would always get pistachio ice cream. This is really good. Oh wow. Okay, so I'm no cannoli expert, but I like this because it's flaky, it's crunchy, it's sweet. The crust is a little thick. It's a really nice, like cookie kind of crust. And the pistachio is just sweet enough. So this next flavor, it's called Zabbione. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. The owner told us it's kind of like something called advocaat. Let's try. This kind of just tastes like a cookie with a custard feeling. It's really good. Again, flaky, crunchy, nice and sweet. I love it. So good. This one is really yellow. All right, let's try. Lemony, zesty, but sweet, refreshing. Whereas the other two had a bit of a warmer taste to them at $1.30 a piece. I'm not sure if that's cheap or expensive. I think it's a good price for the great taste. But I like it. I love it. So for our last snack, we have the pastel. And it smells divine. Oh my gosh! Look at these beautiful pieces of heaven. I'm ready. So basically they're just Portuguese cream custard tarts. It smells so good, and I like how it's always like slightly burned. Wow, really delicate. The custard is creamy, sweet, flaky, warm, custardy, creamy. So much goodness. The crust, it's very light, it's not too heavy, it's perfectly flaky. I don't think I've ever looked at the bottom, but look how beautiful that is. I don't think I've ever tasted one of these tarts with such an egg flavor, and I really like it. Doesn't it just make you hungry? Makes you hungry, right? So we are currently at the duck truck, waiting for our vegetarian duck burgers. Now, I remember the first time I had duck, I was a little kid and my dad got some takeout and he had me and my sister try it, and I remember absolutely hating it. I really didn't like it. That was the first and the last time that I tried duck. Now they have a vegetarian version, so I am quite curious as to what that's gonna taste like. I think just a few minutes more to wait and then we can get started. place here, the vegetarian duck burger. It looks absolutely gorgeous. See how shiny that bun is? Oh my gosh. Okay. So there's these little strips of duck, I guess I could say. And it has some cucumbers, some spring onion, and a sriracha mayo, and as well as a hoisin sauce. Let's take a bite. Wow. There's so many flavors going on. Okay. So the duck is a little crispy on the outside, nice and soft on the inside, quite salty. Hoisin sauce has kind of a sweet taste to it, and then the sriracha mayo counterbalances it with a nice savory flavor. And then the spring onion and the cucumber just add a touch of freshness to it. This is an excellent burger. It's really flavorful. The duck, the sauce, everything together just creates perfect harmony. I'm not sure if I have food all over my face. I don't care. I'm really enjoying this. You should try this too. At the duck truck. I like this truck. I like this burger a lot. If nobody told me that this isn't meat, I would totally believe that it's not vegetarian. Wow. This has to be my favorite item of the day. Yeah. I know we didn't have a lot, but I think it even beats the little cannoli that I said I liked so much. I know that you really can't compare them, but if I had to choose one, this would be it. For those of you who are not that into eating, but into cooking, anyone? Giant pan? Giant whisk? Anyone? So if you want to get some cooking utensils or whatever, cutlery, I don't know, you can also go to this cooking store called Habitas and get your gear. I mean, there's food, there's the things that you cook your food in. They've got everything.
A typical Dutch snack with a modern twist. The Kroket Loket sells a variety of croquettes with different fillings and a mustard or mayo of your choice. I had 2 out of 3 vegetarian options, with the first one being a tomato mozzarella pesto filling with some not that very spicy mayo. I've had it before and I just really wanted to share it with you guys. This one has a pleasant and not too strong pesto flavor, and that's me eating my own hair, no bueno, while the tomato gives it a slight acidic kick. I also had a truffle mushroom croquette with a recommended truffle mayo. This one has a warm, earthy and very mild taste to it with bits of truffle in there. So if you're interested, head on over to check out their other flavors.
So I know it's cold and I know I was complaining that it's cold outside, but I had to get this beauty and show you guys. So this is the black androgen ice cream from the Ijssalon, which is a very popular, probably one of the most popular ice cream parlors in Rotterdam. And this is a certain type of chocolate. It looks like charcoal, it reminds me of charcoal. And it actually kind of looks a little like clay, so let's try it. Wow, that is really good, you guys. The ice cream itself is quite light, but the flavor is intense. It's a very deep kind of chocolate flavor. It's almost like powdery texture. It's not a powdery texture, but it's like borderline powdery. I'm not sure if I'm making any sense, but this is just different and interesting and fascinating in so many ways. It just looks really cool, don't you think? Even the cone is black. I mean, even she's like, whoa, and she hasn't even tasted it yet. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like to try this. This one with the duck burger are my favorite items of the day. It's really good. I'm making a mess. This is not me. All right, guys. Well, that concludes part 2 of the Martkhal food tour. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Maybe even subscribe so you don't miss out on my next video. I hope you enjoyed, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye.